do you also believe that the GDP of a nation reflects the true path of its growth and development? Or do you also feel that a nation with higher GDP will always have a higher level of development? But you might be surprised to hear that it is not necessarily true. Hey everyone, welcome to Ecoholics. In this video, we are going to explore why GDP is considered an indicator of economic growth and why it is not always good to rely solely on GDP for measuring economic growth. So, let's get started. How does GDP act as a measure of economic growth? Well, as you know, that GDP or the gross domestic product is an aggregate for the market value of final goods and services produced in a nation. Higher GDP will mean more goods and services, and as such, everyone will get to consume more. Higher consumption in turn denotes economic growth. Sounds logical, right? But then, why there is an issue in considering GDP as a measure of economic growth? Well, here's an answer. Standard measures of development, productivity, job quality, and democracy are currently being challenged. Well, income-based measurements such as GDP have been useful for many years, but they fall short when pollutant-producing economic activity is included on the positive side of the balance sheet, or when unpaid labor is not taken into account. Given the societal injustices that exist in the world today, this is particularly concerning. Higher production means increased resource use and higher emissions, which have a direct negative impact on the people of the country. Since GDP does not consider these external costs of production, experts are realizing that GDP is an inadequate instrument for gauging wealth and well-being, and that we may need to give greater weight to subjective well-being indicators. Now that we know that GDP solely cannot be considered as a good indicator of growth and development, yet we as nations don't have any other standard indicator aligning with social, environmental, and psychological issues. But why? Put your comments below and let us know your thoughts about it. Thanks for watching.